Hello, everyone! Zack Nighthawk flying into this space once again with another episode of Pokémon Emerald! In the last episode, we explored the abandoned ship on Route 108. And now we are back in Slateport City for one particular reason. I am here to give Manectric her new nickname. Gonna hold off on Trapinch for now because, like in XD, I am going to wait until Trapinch evolves. Unfortunately, I did not get any suggestions for Manectric prior to recording this episode, so I will be naming her myself. And even by my own admission, this nickname is going to be pretty basic, but it's going to be fitting of Manectric's type, and it's a feminine name in itself. Manectric's new name will be Electra. Done! From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Electra! It is a better name than before! How fortunate for you! So now, all of our Pokemon, save Trapinch, have been given nicknames. But before I leave Slateport City, I'm gonna heal up for the first time in God knows how long. Alright, time to hit the road again, or to be more precise, time to go surfing again. And the first place I want to go surfing north of Slateport City is, well, Route 103, because we can now surf on this route, and we can go back home from here. Looks like we got an upcoming double battle, so for the first time since getting a new nickname, Electra will take part in this upcoming double battle. And so will Reishi. And he picked up another item. What'd you get? Got a potion. That's nice. Okay. There we go. Watch where you're going! We're going to crash! This sort of distance, you should just swim it. Oh, now you're telling me I should just swim it. 5 gym badges later, and now you're telling me I can just swim across Route 103. Really? Both your Pokemon are level 15? What a disappointment. Either way, I think, well, since they're level 15, they should both go down in one hit. As my Pokemon are both double the level of their Pokemon. At least. Electra grew to level 31. Electra is trying to learn Roar. Delete a move to make room for Roar? No. Yeah, stop learning Roar. Not a fan. Just like that, it's over. Oh, that's good going! So while I was in the Pokemon Center, I was able to... I'm rudely interrupted by yet another Wild Tentacle, level 31. You know what? I'll try and knock you out because you're the same level as Electra. And your experience yield might be a little bit more substantial than the rest. Please don't get poisoned, please. Thank you. Just gonna use Quick Attack, and that is it. So as I was saying, while I was at the Pokemon Center, I was able to use the item storage for the first time. That way, I don't have to I don't have to be blocked from obtaining any more items. Well, now we're back in Oldale Town, so let's go back to Route 110, shall we? At least after I'm done escaping this level 3 Poochyena. So now that Route 103 is out of the way, I want to go surfing on Route 110. There are two places you can realistically surf to on Route 110. The first place I want to go to is an island that has an item on it, and this is the only way to get there. I was hoping I'd get there uninterrupted. Ooh! A wild Pelipper! Electra? You know what to do. Thank God Pelipper didn't use Protect. Get that nice experience yield for beating a wild Pelipper. Now we're on the island. What item is on this island? Totally worth coming here. Now I have 2 rare candies in my inventory. And the second place you can get to on Route 110 via surf is, well, before I get there, I want to visit this island first. Why? Because I want to read this sign. Team Aqua was here. Someone painted that onto this sign, but then someone else painted over it. Team Magma rules is what it says now. Nothing like 2 villainous teams engaging in acts of juvenile vandalism. Also, you can establish a secret tree base here using secret power. Now, on to the real place on Route 110 you can only get to via surf. This strip of land with a cave entrance. What's inside? A place called New Mauville. The door is locked. We can't go in. Maybe there's someone in Mauville City that might know how to get in. I wonder who it could be. Alright, we're back in Mauville City and I want to see... Oh, just the man I wanted to see, Wattson! Oh, Zach, you look like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing, ha ha ha! Fine, I've decided. I need a favor, Zach. Mauville City has an underground sector called New Mauville. Zach, I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. The generator has been running a bit haywire. It's getting unsafe. Here, this is the key to get into New Mauville. Obtain the basement key so now we can get inside New Mauville. Don't you worry about it. It won't be a challenge to you. The entrance to New Mauville is just a short surf away from Route 110. That's it. Then you have my trust. Alright, so now that we have the key, we can finally get into New Mauville. We're back at the entrance of New Mauville. God, the soundtrack for this place is creepy. The door is locked. Use the basement key. Zach used the basement key. The door opened. Let's go inside. Okay. There are one of 2 ways I can approach this. One, I could use a repel because there are wild Pokemon you can encounter here in New Mauville. Or, I could switch Trapinch to the front of my party because all the wild Pokemon you can encounter in New Mauville are electric types. And that works perfectly for Trapinch because Trapinch is a ground type, and this is a good opportunity for Trapinch to gain experience. Surprisingly, as soon as I say surprisingly I haven't run into wild Pokemon, I get ambushed by a wild Pokemon. There are 2 common encounters here in New Mauville. The first of which is this one, Magnemite. Unfortunately, its final form, Magnezone, is not available until Gen 4, so it will only evolve as far as Magneton in this game. What you're getting with these 2 are slow but lethal special attackers, complemented by a good defensive type and base defense stat. It's good if you want a reliable electric type attacker, but Manectric and Electrode are seen as sexier options, at least in my opinion. For now, at least. But until it gains its final form in Magnezone, do I think it's sexier than Voltorb and Electrode. And speaking of which, the other common encounter you can find here is Voltorb. If you want a fast, pure electric type Pokemon that will go first almost every single time, Voltorb, or to be precise, its evolved form Electrode, is your best bet. It's faster than Magneton and Manectric, but doesn't pack nearly as much punch. As far as moves go, if you want to catch one at its peak of level 26, it is one level away from learning self-destruct. If you just want to wreak havoc and chaos without any regard for human life, take Voltorb. Or wait for Electro, because you can find one here, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's a 1% encounter rate, as is Magnemite's evolved form, Magneton. The one attack I was afraid of. Oh, stop missing! What good is Samtoom's compound damage gonna do in this battle? Ugh. Great. Screech! Thank you. Like I said, great place for Trapinch to gain experience. But I could do with I could do without the encounters every 3 to 4 steps I take here. Thank God your physical attack stat sucks. Do I want to go with Bite? Why not? After I hear a screech! Good enough. Keeps more Samtoom attacks in reserve. Let's move on. Don't step on that. Unless you want to raise that barrier and have to step on that green button again. Green buttons deactivate green barriers. Blue buttons deactivate blue barriers. Gotta wait for it to take compound damage from Samtoom. And then I'm going to use... Gonna use Bite again, why not? Stop using Screech! Thank you. Aha! Trapinch grew to level 31. Now it's tied with the rest of my team. I'm gonna use the potion that Handy picked up. Oh, speaking of Handy, Handy got another item. What'd you pick up this time, little fella? An antidote. That's very nice of you. Got an Ultra Ball. Could come in handy later on. It looks like we're back at the entrance. Oh, for God's sake. Ah, Magnemite! Magnemite! God, I'd love to have a Magnezone. Well, at least if it doesn't go against any ground-type attacks. Or Pokemon with any ground-type attacks. Like this item here. Get an escape rope, just in case I want to get out of here quick, fast, in a hurry. Unlock that barrier, and... Ooh, Trapinch almost leveled up. Just want to get that item. Oh! 1% encounter rate! A wild Electrode! Thank God your physical attack stat sucks too. And the one thing I have to worry about is, well, I don't have to worry about anything because every special attack you'll probably have doesn't affect me. That is, unless you have, self-destruct. I just want to catch one just for the hell of it. It's a rare encounter, and I think it might be worth my while. Gonna use a Great Ball. Hey. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not gonna use a ball this turn. I am going to use a potion. Actually, you know what? Have a Dr. Pepper, why don't you? Alright, well, I could just let Sandtomb do its work. If I can catch it, great. If not, well, at least Trapinch will gain a lot of experience points. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm really gonna have... screw it. Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3... Click! Bought ourselves a 1% encountered Electrode. Electrode, the ball Pokemon. They appear in great numbers at electric power plants because they can feed on electricity. No, wait, because they can feed on electricity, they cause massive and chaotic blackouts in nearby cities. No thanks. Don't plan on using Electrode. Just a nice little memento. Oh, speaking of Electrode, here's its prior form, Voltorb, disguising itself as an item. Just like old times. Starting to regret, yeah, like I said, I'm starting to regret getting rid of those. Did I have an X accuracy on me? If so, I definitely got rid of it. And only now I'm starting to regret it. Bite. After Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. By the way, that show has no right being as funny as it is. Gonna have to use another damn Dr. Pepper. Well, good turn. Oh. Even better. Trapinch, grew to level 32. Now it's 3 levels away from evolving. I'm just on a Magnemite killing spree. Okay, which Pokemon wants to... I guess this one overheard me, and now it wants a piece of me. Well, you'll make good experience fodder for Trapinch. I guess you took that personally, did you? What? What? How does confusion self-infliction hurt that much? Sheesh. Another Voltorb. Can I please run away from you? Thank you! Finally I got away from a Voltorb. Got ourselves a Paralyze heal. Like I said, Magnemite's got a very high got a decently high defense stat. Another Voltorb masquerading as an item. Level 25. Activate the green barrier. Move it. Oh, I wasn't supposed to press the green button. I just turned around and I get jumped. Come on. Well, at least it's another Magnemite. All right. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Handy picked up another item. What'd you pick up this time, little fella? Great Ball. Okay. This is just a Magnemite graveyard at this point. And Flipper grew to level 32. It's now 4 levels away from being fully evolved. You know what? I give up. I'm using a Repel. We're almost at the end, actually. Apparently, Repels can't protect us from Voltorb that are masquerading themselves as an item. Got a full heal that was obstructing us from stepping on this green button. Alright. This is the generator. Before I step on it, is this an item or is this a Voltorb? It's a Thunderstone! Alright. Zach stepped on the switch. Click! The generator appears to have stopped. And now our business here is over. Now we just gotta find our way back. You can hear the sounds of wild Voltorb just stalking us. Oh, that's right, we gotta turn this green button on. Oh. I will not be jumped on by another wild Pokemon in this place. No, sir. And our business in New Mauville has come to a conclusion. Back in old Mauville, and there's good old Wattson. I knew it, Zach! I knew I'd made the right choice by asking you! This is my thanks! A TM containing Thunderbolt! Go on! You've earned it! TM24 Thunderbolt! It pleases me to no end to see the young step up and take charge! Alright. So I am going to teach Thunderbolt to Electra. In fact, I don't think that Manectra can learn this move naturally. The move I'm gonna get rid of is, believe it or not, I'm gonna get rid of Spark. Thunderbolt has 5 less usages, so I would say that's a bargain. I'm getting rid of Spark, even though it does 5 points more damage than Shockwave does, but Shockwave doesn't miss, and that's what I like about Shockwave. 1, 2, and poof! Electra forgot how to use Spark, and Electra learned Thunderbolt. All right. I believe our business in this episode has concluded. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we will check out the last place we couldn't get to via Surf, and that place is on Route 115. Zach Nighthawk flying out.